Hi, you're with Scott. It's vegan time. It's midnight. It's always midnight. And I'd like to talk to you tonight a little bit about vegan shopping. When you become vegan, that's going to become a catchphrase on this channel, I reckon. When you become vegan, it can be increasingly difficult to source the food that you want to eat. On the surface, it's great that mainstream supermarkets are now stocking more vegan food. On the surface, it's also great that big companies are now producing vegan product lines. But, hear me out. Veganism is a process, and when you first make the transition, I think personally, it's a progression. You might give up meat, flesh. I don't like saying meat because that's a word that's used to sanitize the eating of flesh, but you give up flesh and you might still be drinking milk, for example, and then you discover soya is a great alternative to milk, so you give up milk and you discover more things and you give up more things and you progress. And at some point you find that you are completely vegan. Nothing that you're buying or eating is an animal product, and that's good. But I think there are more steps. I believe that your spending is really important, and it's not just about showing big companies that you prefer their vegan options, but showing the big companies that you're not going to shop there at all if they're going to be abusive to animals, and you've got alternatives. When I was in Rome last year, my friend Sayaka took me to iVegan, a small vegan supermarket stocked exclusively with vegan products. We had to take the metro train across town to get there, but it was worth it to buy from iVegan. Sayaka knows the owner, and he's a friendly, ethical vegan, and he was happy to take the time to talk to us. We need more shops like this. In the same way as we substituted soya for milk, it then becomes a task of substituting a smaller vegan supplier with an easier, more convenient big supermarket. I'll reiterate, it's a process. I don't think you're going to wake up tomorrow and be able to source all of your food from small vegan suppliers that you know you can trust. On the other hand, I don't think you should wake up tomorrow and say, that's it then, not going to bother trying. You've made so many steps so far, you can keep making more steps. When you do find a good local vegan supplier run by people that you know have good ethics, it becomes a pleasure to shop there, and you might discover a lot more vegan produce than you had otherwise been aware of. I do understand that for some people it might be more difficult, so maybe do it once a month, and then you might increase the frequency to once every couple of weeks. It's a matter of changing habits, but you know you can do it. Of course, there's the internet, and there's a lot of suppliers who'll be happy to ship their goods to you. And then there's the option of growing your own food. I'm going to do some more videos about this in the future, but small allotment plots or window boxes, if you haven't got a garden, you can start small and build up to producing quite a lot of your own food. So in conclusion, I'm not saying that every vegan who buys their soya milk in Tesco is a bad person, but I think that if we all continue to just shop at a big supermarket chain, albeit buying vegan goods, all we're going to really do is play into the hands of the big companies, and the smaller vegan businesses who are run by really quite honest, ethical people who want to do better in the world, they're going to find it harder to grow and they're going to struggle to survive. So we really need to support them. Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of Vegan Time with Scott. If you want to help support me and get me a studio, because I'd love to be delivering these videos from a studio, sign up to my Patreon, and I'm going to try to upload a vegan vlog every week. So be good, my little Pukkos, stay vegan, vegan power!